Enjoy this place value warm-up song.
Picking pairs, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all that fit inside the ones place value line. So I picked another pair and made a group of 10 to fit into a bag perfectly even. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I had to keep picking pairs of hunger I had to feed. So I picked another 10, and that led to one group of 100.
A pair bumped me on the head, and I said,
10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. I rode my bike 1 whole mile. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And in a little while, another mile made one group of 10. A little voice inside my head said,
keep going, I know you can.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I never knew I had so many miles inside me. The end of my trip was coming up ahead. I rode 10 more miles and reached 100.
Then that little voice inside my head said,
10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. After the bell rang at 8 o'clock, I started playing with my base 10 blocks. I stacked up 9, and then one more made 10, and then 10 tens equal 100. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Another 100 wouldn't fit in the 100 space. I had to write one group in the thousands place. Then I played the air bass. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 groups of 1,000 equal 10,000. 10 10,000 make 100,000. And 10 of those make 1,000,000. And the pattern has no end.
We are learning to group and partition numbers using our knowledge of place value. Hi boys and girls, this is Hot Maths today. We're going to be looking at place value riddle cards. So that's when the information is written down like this and we need to work out what the number is. We're going to work through the first one together and then you're going to have a go at some on your own. The first thing that the card says is the number has 4 digits. So that's the first thing I know. So I'm going to make some spots for 4 different digits. The thousands digit is the same as 18 divided by 2. So to work out where that number goes and what it is, I'm going to split this up into my place value chart. So that's the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So I'm going to read it again. The thousands digit is the same as 18 divided by 2. So the thousandth digit is this digit here. So this is the digit we're working out first. And it's the same digit as 18 divided by 2. Now, how do we work that out? 18 divided by 2. We could do it a couple of ways. We could draw it out. 1. There's 18. And if we split it into 2 groups, what would our number be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9 there. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. So that is our first digit in the thousands column. You also might be able to work out that first question by your number fact knowledge. So you might already know the half of 18 is 9, or 2 9s make 18. The third clue on my riddle is the hundreds digit is the same as 90 divided by 10. Interesting. So the hundreds digit. So we look at our little place value chart here, and we're looking at the hundreds digit this time. So the hundreds digit is the same as 90 divided by 10. Interesting. So what is 90 divided by 10? The way I like to think of it is how many times can 10 go into 90? Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It goes 9 times. So 90 divided by 10 is 9. So we have 2 9s now. The ones digit, now we have skipped the tens and we're working on the ones digit now. So the ones digit is the same as 3 times 3. What's 3 times 3? What's a couple ways we could work that out? We could skip count. We could use our number facts. We could draw it out. Let's quickly draw it out. 3 times 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How many altogether? Let's count. 3, 6, 9. We have another 9 in there. Our last clue on our riddle card is the tens digit is the same as 100 minus 91. So this one, unless you know it off the top of your head, we might need to work it out. Now, it's always important that we show our working for each one, just like I have done. I've drawn it, I've skip counted, I've used my number facts. So all important skills when we're working out any kind of challenge. Our last clue on our challenge card is the tens digit, so now we're finally working this one out, is the same as 100 minus 91. What's one way we could work it out? We could draw it. We could use our number facts. Let's work it out as a subtraction sum. So we have 100 minus 91. What does that equal? All right. What's 0 minus 1? We can't do that, so we need to borrow from our neighbour. we can't borrow from there either. So we need to borrow again. We take this one away. We make this a 9 because we're taking 100 and we're putting one of them there, so 90, and we're putting the leftover that would made it 10 over here. So now we've got 10 take 1. What's our answer? 10 take 1 is 9. Now we've got 9 minus 9. What does that equal? It's 0. And because we've already cancelled out there, we don't need to worry about the hundreds column there. So what's our answer? It's 9. So 100, which was our clue, minus 91 is 9. And that fits in there. So our whole number is 9,999. Your challenge today is to draw the table like mine to work out the riddle cards. Make sure you pause the video after each sentence I read of the riddle card. I'll also put the riddle cards at the end of the movie so you can see them by yourself and do them in your own time. The number has 4 digits. It is smaller than 6,000 but bigger than 5,000. The hundreds digit is smaller than 6 but bigger than 4. The tens digit is an odd number, smaller than 7 but bigger than 3. The ones digit is in the 3 times tables and is bigger than 6 but smaller than 10. Remember to pause the video here to work it out. The number has 4 digits. It is smaller than 7,000 but bigger than 6,000. The hundreds digit is smaller than 7 but bigger than 5. The tens digit is an even number, smaller than 5 but bigger than 2. The ones digit is in the 5 times tables and is bigger than 14 but smaller than 19. Remember to pause the video here to work it out. The number has 4 digits. It is smaller than 8,000 but bigger than 7,000. The hundreds digit is smaller than 3 but bigger than 1. The tens digit is an even number, smaller than 5 but bigger than 2. The ones digit is in the 3 times tables and is bigger than 5 but smaller than 8. Remember to pause the video here to work it out. The number has 4 digits. It is smaller than 5,000 but bigger than 4,000. The hundreds digit is smaller than 8 but bigger than 6. The tens digit is an odd number, smaller than 3 but bigger than 0. The ones digit is in the 2 times tables and is bigger than 1 but smaller than 4. Remember to pause the video here to work it out. The number has 4 digits. The thousands digit is the number of days in a week. The ones digit is half of 12. The tens digit is the number of wheels on a bicycle. The hundreds digit is 2 less than the ones digit. Remember to pause the video here to work it out. The number has 4 digits. The thousands digit is the same as 20 divided by 5. The hundreds digit is the number of sides of a pentagon. The tens digit is more than 0 but less than 2. The ones digit is the same as 20 minus 17. Pause the video here to work it out. Head to Padlet for some more extension questions. I hope you challenged yourself. Enjoy!